Hey, what's up guys, 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐞 here, and welcome to episode 13 of Skilling to Glory, where today I do have a little bit of a special episode for you guys. As you can read from the title, I do have a secret team that I want to show to you guys, and actually we'll play some games with as well in this episode, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But we do start off actually on the companion app, because as you can see in the background, or next to me rather, you can see that I actually made some 2 rare player packs. Whilst I was asleep, I woke up midnight and I decided to, check what was going on in my club and stuff. I just couldn't go back to sleep basically, so decided to make some rare upgrade packs with a bunch of non-rares that I had in my club. And I think in the first pack we got 9 Golan, so a pretty good start. And yeah, I've showed to you guys as well in the previous episodes that we had some pack luck. So I wanted to test my chances again. This time we did get Awar, I think, and also Hateboer, which I had already as a duplicate untradeable. So we had 2 more packs. Next up we have 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐞, which I think I also had as a untradeable, so I unfortunately had to quick sell him. And we also got 𝐷𝐷𝐲, who now moved to Sampdoria. And then in the final pack we do get a pretty decent player. We get Wan-Bissaka. Now, I was actually thinking at the time, when I was like upgrading my team, to get him instead of Kyle Walker, which I might still do, to sell Walker, as we have then a bunch of coins, which we already have, as you can see, almost 300k. So yeah, I wasn't too sure what I should do. Then I decided to make one more, where we got another United player in Daniel James, and we also get 𝐶𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐷. So then we move on a day forward. I decided to play some squad battle games because I wanted to get that rare player pack objective completed. So I think I had to play like 5 or 6 more games on squad battles to get like an assist, I think, on one of my players. And yeah, you can see I decided to do them on professional, and yeah, managed to complete that pack as well. I would really recommend just doing these objectives as well, because you're able to get some crazy packs from them by basically doing nothing really. So yeah, a tip for you guys if you're of course looking to open some packs without spending any FIFA points. I believe there was also another one which you were able to complete in order to get like an ultimate pack. You had to, I think, play or win 200 squad battle games. So hopefully we can do that in the upcoming episodes as well. Might probably take a little while. Then you were able to see that I saved those packs because I wasn't too sure what I should do with them, because I asked you guys over on Twitter whether or not I should, open them whilst the first Wants to Watch team was out or the second one. Eventually I decided to open them once again on the companion app, which you will see in a second. But you can also see in the background that I decided to sell on some players which I packed, including Firmino, which yeah, I really liked him, but I kind of wanted to change the team around, and I thought at the time that I had to, sell him in order to make the team a little bit different. But yeah, you will see what happens after we upgrade the team again, because you can see we have 300k. So yeah, I was looking to upgrade the main team as well for Weekend League. And yeah, I decided to open those packs, which I just saved, where we didn't get the best players. But in our second pack, we did get Ruben Dias there, who moved to Man City, and we also got another untradeable in Alexandro, which I had packed before in, I think, the previous episode. We also got Visca, which was a player I needed to get loyalty on for one of the SBCs, so it was nice that we actually packed him, because then I was able to sell the one I bought. So yeah, I believe after this, I decided to do a SBC. Now, I was telling you guys that I was thinking of maybe doing the 𝐻𝐢𝐤𝐞 SBC, which I decided not to do because I found that it was just too expensive for a player I wasn't probably going to use in my starter team. So I decided to do the James Rodriguez one instead. You can see that we just put in some untradeable players and also an inform that I had bought for 10k. I think it showed on the screen that we got the loan version of James, but that was kind of glitched. So we got him, stored Sandro and also Milik in the team, as we had them packed from that untradeable pack. And then we also opened our Wants to Watch loan pack, where we got Van de Beek, Florenzi, Vidal, and also David from, I think, Lille. And then we decided to open our Guaranteed Inform pack, with, of course, the hope to get someone good, but unfortunately we got 𝐾𝐤𝐤𝐞. which, yeah, is of course not the best player. Probably not going to be using him as a super sub either, maybe for like a future SPC or something. But yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments down below how your wants to watch loan players went, or which players you got basically, and also from the guaranteed in form. So then we move on a day forward. You can see that we that our 300k was completely gone. I decided to sell on Alisson as well because I actually had someone in mind which I wanted to pick up, and that was this guy, 𝐻𝐤𝐤𝐞 𝐒𝐿𝐤, the footballer from Real Madrid. He actually done the fatal draw a couple of times. So yeah, decided to pick him up for just under 100k. Looks pretty good as well. Stats wise, he's very tall as well. I think 6'6". And I really think that very tall goalkeepers are kind of like the meta this year in terms of the goalkeepers anyway. So I also decided to pick up Sergio Ramos. I'm not too sure how he plays in game. He looks nuts though, defending wise and also physical wise, but the pace isn't the best on him. He's probably going to be a player that is going to be very useful with corners. So yeah, who knows, we could maybe score a couple goals with him. Also have the shadow cam style on him, which already was there when I bought him. And then you can see I decided to buy Firmino back for 120k, this time with the Hunter cam style. I decided, you know what, in order to like make this team complete, I need to have a player from Liverpool, and I of course want to have a 5-star skiller. I was even thinking of maybe getting Thiago, but he's too slow for my liking, so I went with Firmino instead, and yeah, hopefully we can do well with him in Weekend League. So then on the bench you can see James Rodriguez, which we did do the SBC of on the companion app. Now if you're a very kind of old school subscriber, then you probably know that I really liked James Rodriguez. I believe back in FIFA 14 he was sort of a legend of the first season of Skilling to Glory back then, as I used him a bunch of times when he was playing, I think at Monaco back in the day, also with Radamel Falcao. So that is the team we will be playing Weekend League with, also be streaming on Facebook, in case you didn't know. Link is in the description down below. I actually might be live at this point when the video goes live, so make sure to check it out after you, of course, finish this video. So then we move on to my secret team, which is a silver skill team. I bought this team, I think, during the second or third episode of Skilling to Glory. Did it on the web app. I did not want to let you guys know that I bought these players already, because I was actually waiting for the perfect time. I was waiting basically for EA to launch like a specific silver kind of objective, which they have done. And yeah, that is also why I wanted to wait to show to you guys this skill team basically. It includes some new 5-star skillers, including this guy, Ouagamituka, who looks nuts. 5-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, a lot of pace, and yeah, looking forward to, you know, see what he was like. Then we have Noboa there, a player from Ecuador, which I have used before as well in a couple FIFAs ago. I remember him getting like a team of the season. Then we have Carrascal, another 5-star skiller. We have Rojas, a player from Ecuador, 5-star skill moves on him as well. 4-star weak foot, very pacey, and also very good balance, I believe, and agility. 82 agility on him, 87 balance on him as well. So yeah, looking forward to see how he plays. Then as a striker, we do have Acosta, who was, I think, a gold player last year. 80 pace, 79 dribbling, 5-star skill moves, of course, as well. Plays in the Mexican League. And we have this guy as well, Victor Malcora, who has decent free kick stats. And 62 defending. And the reason why I went with him is because, yeah, I needed more of a defender, a defensive kind of player next to Noboa, and I decided to use him as one of my center mids, basically. Then on the bench, we have a bunch of 5-star skillers as well, some new ones, some old ones as well. And we have this guy as well, Ryan Cherki from Lyon, 5-star skill moves, and 5-star weak foot, which is crazy for a player like him. Only 67 rated, so very low, but who knows, yeah, maybe give him some play time as well. So yeah, after that, I decided to go into the friendly modes, because I wanted to see what you basically had to do, as I had not seen this silver launch thing, basically. I didn't even know what the like full objectives were, so I will be showing you guys the objectives after this match. But yeah, the first game we came up against a team with just random silver players, low chemistry. I wasn't really too sure what to expect from playing these games, because my kind of assumption was that a lot of people would maybe, you know, try to like get like the best silver players in the game, but I think that most people just went with some random silver players in their squad and just made a random team, which this guy obviously did. So yeah, the team we played against wasn't the best, and we did score a nice goal there with Rojas, a nice Rabona finish to make it 1-0. Then in the 12th minute, it is Acosta there with some skill moves. The Waka Waka there, nicely done. Then we lose the ball. Pick it up with Carrasco. Nice La Croqueta to beat the defender. Very nice directional nutmeg there twice. Where we then finish it off with a beautiful Rabona finish as well. Where then my opponent decided to leave straight away. And yeah, we had finished off our first game with a win. Which was also one of the objectives we had to do. I think it was win 2 games, score 5 goals. And assist 4 goals as well. And we already had one game and scored 2 goals, which was nice as well. Then we came against the next opponent who already had completed that inform Vidra, which was the player we were basically playing for. And yeah, it was I wasn't too sure like why this guy was still playing, because he obviously already had him completed, or he just decided to play a game with him to see how he plays like. But yeah, it was a very good opponent as well. We already conceded 2 goals immediately after playing less than 10 minutes. But then from kickoff, we went on a very nice run there with 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐻. Again, making good use of the directional nutmeg where we finished it off near post. Been saying it so many times already in the episodes that the directional nutmeg is very good, but also just shooting near post seems to be still very, very effective. But yeah, we concede 1 more goal. I think it was once again that Fry guy, that Turkish player. And we got some nice stuff here going with Rojas. I was hoping to, you know, get maybe the goal from the rebound, but unfortunately that did not happen. Then after some suspect defending, he made it 4-1, and to make it even worse as well, he did make it 5-1. Just an R1 cross basically to Vidra, who makes it 5-1. So the first half, we were already 5-1 down. So yeah, not really the best start, but you know, there isn't really like any big objective towards these games anyway. Like the most important thing is just to score goals, hence why I didn't want to leave this game. But yeah, I think my opponent tried to kind of force me to leave the game, as he was just, you know, running back to his goalkeeper, trying to a little bit of like annoy me. But luckily we did get the ball immediately back there with 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻. Some good skills, but then we hit the post. Unfortunately, we did not get our second goal there. Then in the second half, after some changes, I brought on, I think, 𝐶𝐚 who is like a 5-star skiller from Thailand, a silver player as well with some more pace. Eventually, we did get our second goal with 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻. You can see from the stats, it was very even, but despite that, we still lost 5-2, which was a shame. But we did get 2 goals, which was nice. So next game we come up against, yeah, a less good team. Again, very similar to the first opponent. Just, you know, random chemistry, random players thrown in a squad. And we started things off here with 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻, played it all wide to Acosta, who goes for the ball roll, followed by a very new skill move there, the feint forward and turn, and then a good finish into the far post, making it 1-0, and after that our opponent decided to leave again. So I think we got one of the first objectives completed, which was win 2 games. So that was nice, and I think at this point we needed to at least score 1 more goal and 2 more assists in order to basically unlock that silver inform. And we came against a pretty solid team as well. I think some players from mainly the Premier League. But yeah, we started things off. Good skill moves once again here. A very nice Bergkamp flick there with 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻. Would have been a nice goal. And then from that it is Acosta there with the volley. But we do get the first goal from a header, which looked like an own goal as by his defender. But I think he counted towards my defender, Rojas, where we make it 1-0. Then we get a very nice bit of skill move action going. A very nice play as well. Here with Acosta there, goes for the fake Rabona to the back heel cross, back to 𝐻𝐤𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐻, goes for the bicycle kick, which, yeah, didn't really look that smooth, mainly because he's a little bit lanky as well. Despite that, though, he just feels very fun on the ball, like skill moves-wise, very fast as well. So he's definitely a player you could maybe even use in Weekend League. At least I'm probably going to be trying to like maybe play Weekend League with some silver players at some point. Would be pretty fun. But yeah, in the first half we did make it 2-0, and then in the second half he did get himself a goal back as well with, I think, 𝐶𝐚𝐯𝐻, the player who used to play for Chelsea and also used to play in the Eredivisie some years ago. But yeah, anyway, in the second half as well we also got a run going here with Acosta, where we went with the Bolasie flick, and I honestly just look at this, how easy do you want to get your penalty? Like, it didn't make sense to me that he just ran into his defender, which is something EA heavily, you know, like announced as one of the new features, like the player collision system, where players would just jump over players rather than just stupidly run into them. But despite that, though, we still got a penalty, a goal as well. But we did make it 4-1 as well with, again, 𝐻𝐤𝐤. And then in the 75th minute, we gave away a penalty. Again, very suspect penalty where I don't really think I did anything wrong. But yeah, my opponent got himself another goal as well. And then in the 78th minute, after a very nice bridge there, I tried my best to, you know, get a fancy goal going here. Beat the goalkeeper. Then I wanted to beat him once again there with the elastico chop. Unfortunately, he denied us the goal. And then towards the end of the game, it is Acosta there once again with some skill moves on the right hand side, beat the defender. Then we go for the fake Rabona to chest flick, where I wanted to like flick the ball backwards. You can see me trying my best to like flick the ball past that that defender there, but I wasn't able to. But yeah, despite that, we still had a very fun game, and yeah, scored some nice goals. And ended off this game, of course, with a win. I think 𝐻𝐤𝐤 got the man of the match. You can see a bunch of chances for us as well. And yeah, I had a really good time, you know, playing with this silver team. So if you ever want to see like more gameplay from just, you know, maybe some silver teams or just some low-rated skill teams in like the friendlies mode, then let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very down to do that, just to know to play with some different teams as well. And have some fun with like the players you barely use in Rivals. So anyway, we unlocked that Vidra guy who looks crazy. I really hope that EA keep doing these kind of, you know, silver objectives, because imagine like them releasing a boosted silver informed version of, let's say, 𝐻𝐤𝐤 would be amazing, or even 𝐻𝐤𝐤 there from Leon. You can see from his in-game stats as well, and even from his face card, that he just looks like a very good gold player. So yeah, I'm curious to see where EA is gonna, you know, take this. I remember during the summer on FIFA 20, EA did like one silver, or at least a boosted silver version as well. I think it was Rafinha or someone. But unfortunately, they didn't really do anything with that afterwards for FIFA 20. So hopefully they continue on doing it for FIFA 21. Would be very fun, I think. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. A little bit of a different one compared to, you know, just playing Rivals and stuff in Weekend League, which should be for the next episode anyway. So for those that are more interested in that, that is something you can expect in the next episode. Anyway, really hope you enjoyed the video. If you, of course, did, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell as well for more videos, and then make sure to check out my Facebook page. As of this moment, I think I will be live playing Weekend League. So yeah, if you want to tune in, then be sure to check out the link in the description down below, fb.gg/𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐤94. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.